guys, today I'm going to talk about Arrow Season 5 Episode 2 called The Recruits. So we see that Oliver finally decides to recruit a team which includes Curtis Holt, Evelyn Sharp, and Wild Dog. Wild Dog is a new character. Curtis Holt we know from last season, Evelyn Sharp from that one episode last season where she steals Laurel's Black Canary gadget. And I really liked the new team. This entire plotline could have been useless, pointless, and not interesting if the characters and the actors weren't good enough to support what the plot is going for. But I feel like Wild Dog is a great addition to the team. Evelyn Sharp is a good supporting character, and all of them have so much space to grow, and with their dynamic with Oliver and Felicity, and that Oliver decides to trust them and tells his secret identity to them. I found that really interesting, and especially the bell exercise. He's like, press the bell and you guys will win. And the entire time they're losing. And that was also great how they show the parallel to the bell sequence and the training through the flashbacks in Russia when he had to do it. And he himself realized how he had to get the bell press. And him teaching that and then going back to the flashbacks was really smart and really good editing in my opinion. I also love the new villain in this episode. Not really a villain since she's going to be a new addition to the team. I'm talking about Rory from Haven Rock, who had his city exploded and his entire family died, and his father had these rags which now he wears, which gives him special abilities and which let him live, and he was going after the wrong people. And actually, it's Felicity who put the nuclear warhead at Haven Rock to save millions, but in that process, thousands died. And I think that's a really good conflict to have throughout the season and maybe in the next couple episodes. I really want to see how they resolve it. I hope it's not an entire season thing where the entire season Rory is like, oh, you destroyed my family. And then she's like, I'm sorry. And then they keep doing that the entire season. That'll get really repetitive really fast. I want them to resolve it in a smart, clear way, which is satisfying for the audiences and for the characters for what they went through. Overall, as I said, the team is great. I really like Wild Dog and I really like Evelyn Sharp and Curtis Holt from the last season. He brings great humor into the team, which is really funny all of the time. Some of the criticisms I do have for the episode is I really don't care about Felicity's boyfriend. He seems so vanilla. It's so meh. Like, I really don't care what happens to him. Like, my prediction, probably he has a bigger role throughout the season and maybe he's the villain. Talking about the new villain, you see this archer and he comes and then he puts an arrow or he knifes Church and he says, don't ever go next to the Green Arrow. And he's like, why? And he's like, because you're not the one who's going to kill him. I am. I found that really compelling and I want to see where that storyline heads. And there are a couple predictions to who this character might be. Some are saying it could be Merlin's son who died in season 1 under the building. Some people are saying it's someone from the Lazarus Pit. I think they need to build that character more as a villain for me to be invested in who he is and why he wants to kill the Green Arrow. Another plotline that could be interesting throughout the season is Thea appointing Lance as deputy mayor, which could be interesting if they play it in the right way where he has a more supporting role and not a lead role, because that's when I feel like Lance is a great character. When he's supporting the team, but not when he's like completely in the team trying to do the superhero stuff that they are. He's like Commissioner Gordon for the Batman. And I feel like when he serves that purpose, the character is great. So guys, again, I really liked this episode. It was so good. And I feel like this season is bringing back the old Arrow seasons of season 1 and season 2, and not the crappy season 3, season 4. Yes, there are 23 episodes and we still have to see how it goes. But if this is any indicator of how the rest of the season is, I can't wait for every episode that's coming out. So guys, what did you think about the episode? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What were your problems? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on our social media so you'll know when their latest videos come out.